Hey, we're here with Jeremy Miner for the keynote to our event, Movers and Shakers 2 in Chandler, Arizona, January 9th and 10th. Jeremy, what do you have to say for the folks on the other side of the screen here?
Well, typically the reason why you want to come to an event like this is, obviously you're in the moving industry, and sometimes when you go in to, give a quote or anything, a lot of times they're going to say what? They're going to say like, hey, I'm getting some quotes from other companies, and then it becomes like a commodity game. So I'm going to help you start to reframe that discussion where instead of them focusing on price or the cost, how do you get them to focus on the end result, right? Because people don't buy because of the cheapest. They typically buy from the company or person who they feel can get them the best result. But if all we're selling is price, then we get, as you know, commoditized. So I'm going to show you different techniques that we are using in your industry with we're talking about the biggest companies in your industry where they're not having that issue, where they're coming in and immediately taking them from price or cost-based thinking to results-based thinking and actually learning techniques to prevent objections from even happening in the prospect's mind. So we're going to focus on objection prevention. How do we prevent objections from happening? And what are some certain questions we can ask in that conversation where the prospect doesn't really feel like they need to get other quote because they're not really thinking about that. They're thinking about all the consequences of what would happen if maybe they went with a different company that might have some issues with.
Totally.
And it's all about seeding that in their brain. How do I seed that in their mind where I'm honest, but how do I seed doubt in their mind? And I'm going to show you some different tonality shifts that you'll be able to use that, like I said, top 1% companies are using right now to dominate in your space.
Love that.